So I'm back with another video. Before I get into what I'm doing today, I'll just do a quick little update. So before, there's a check engine light here and it wasn't coming on. So what I presume was a blown bulb. So what I end up doing is buying brand new bulbs for all the notifications, and I have some LEDs on the way for the gauge illumination, but it's fixed now. And you saw the airbag light went off as well. So when I unplugged the cluster out, it actually reset the light, so it's fixed. And you can see there the engine light knocks off as well. Yep. So it's all working now. And for the longest time this has been empty. There was no radio with the car when I got it, and this wasn't working. So I found out why this wasn't working, and this was the culprit. It was just, this was unplugged from the back. You can see, just pressing this. So I need to plug this back in and then install a new radio, which I have here. It is a Carrozzeria by Pioneer, and that's the model number, and I got this off Amazon in Japan. So this is a Japanese only model, and the reason I got it is this readout on the head unit. It can actually output Japanese characters, and I presume Chinese as well, because I listen to Chinese music, and sometimes with the European head units, they only show English characters, like just the letters, and not the characters for Chinese or Japanese. So hopefully this will solve that issue. I also had to pick up this adapter harness to go into the OEM radio harness in the back somewhere there. But I had to buy this from Japan, off Amazon as well, because the head unit came with a harness, but it had all these like little heat shrink connectors. And usually here in Ireland, the harnesses you get it's like a plug, so it looks like this on both ends. So I never seen this style, so just to make it easy, I just bought one from Japan, just so I don't have to fiddle around with it too much. You can see I already took out the glove box beforehand. It's there, and then this panel that goes underneath the steering column, that's taken out as well. I took out the fog light because I'm not running fog lights, and where is it? The switch is somewhere anyway. So that's taken out. I need to get a blank for that. There's the harness plug there. I'll probably just like put some masking tape on it and just mark it so I know what it does. And then these are just for the mirrors and the sunroof. And you can see the wiring is a bit messy. I probably won't clean that up now because I think this is a big hassle. You can see on the other side, right? So the guy before me who had the car chopped something out of this. I don't know what this does. So there's 3 wires coming off it, and it goes into this plug and it routes into the back. I don't know what it does. When I took off the glove box, it was just sitting there like this. If anybody can tell me what it does, that would be great. I haven't been near Civics, especially wiring on Civics, in years, so I'm not really, knowledgeable about this stuff. Right, I'll just get into taking apart the rest of the interior. So I need to take off the gear knob, then the armrest, and then this surround for the gear knob, and then this all comes out, those 2 pieces, and then I need to take out this piece where the ashtray and the cigarette lighter is, and then I can get to this the climate control. And there is actually, while I'm doing this, the radio, I need to find out what bulb is actually blowing on this, because this doesn't fully light up. This does, and then some of these actually, they're not lit up at all, especially the hazards. You can see there's the bulb here, and when I press it, it's not lit up at all, so that has to get swapped out too. And then I'm not even sure if this works or not, because it never has. I don't know. I'm not sure if the plug is behind there somewhere. I got the interior taken apart. Bit of a hassle with how many screws there are. All the stuff is just chilling in the back here now. I took out the climate control. I do have it doubled in storage, but I'll probably just keep this because I just prefer having this cool little air conditioning display. But yeah, I'm probably gonna take this inside the house and just like sort out all the bulbs that are blown. Apparently there's like there's another plug for this, even though that's there, so I don't know what's the story of that. So you can see the wiring is a bit of a mess. So we got the spare, well, spare now, hazard switch. This was plugged into the climate control. I'm assuming, because one thing was unplugged, that this is for the rear window demister, and it's been chopped off here. I don't know what that actually goes to anymore. I'm presuming this is the radio. It's just a mess, dude. Look at it. So I sort of untangled everything and organized it a bit. So we have the hazards here, we have the demister, we have the radio harness with the new adapter harness, this thing for the head unit, okay. And then below here we got the cigarette lighter, the climate control, and then there's this random wire, right? Okay, it's looped. That's going into this, which looks like another climate control harness. And if you can see here, there's another unplugged thing here. I don't know what these do, but here it's a 2-pin harness. Then we got another mystery harness down here. I'm pretty much just gonna plug back where everything should go, and if there's some things not working, then I can presume that these do something. For this, I'm just gonna wrap it up, well, make it neater, and then cable tie it and just tuck it away somewhere. Well, it took a little while just to do it kind of neatly, but it's kind of self-explanatory unless you're colorblind. You can see colors well. The only thing that's worrying me is the Pioneer one is red, and then the adapter harness is pink or magenta, but the rest of them are the same color. And then next I need to just ground these two somewhere behind here. I'll probably pick that spot where, I don't know, this ground is already. So I got this all neatly tied up, cable ties, and then I have those two new grounds running down to here for a fresh bolt. Hopefully, you know, it works. And then there's the auxiliary and the USB for the back of the head unit. It doesn't have it on the front, which I do like, but now I have to figure out how to route these two. I'm probably just gonna slip it through like this and then into the glove box here. So I'll probably just have the phone here, or I might route it onto this side just so it's closer to me where I'm driving. I did plug the head unit in to this and it does power up, so I know it works. I can't put it together now because, see, if I put it in and then the climate controller in as well, then I have to take it back out later to do the bulbs. So I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll probably add the second half into this video. If not, then I'll just upload it just like this. It's currently 4 AM. I've been messing with this majority of the night, basically, just taking it apart. So picking up from earlier on, so I took this apart, checked the bulbs. So there's 2 bulbs in this, 1 bulb in this, and there are these little green yolks, and they're all blown, so I'll have to get them replaced. The climate control, one of these halves actually work and the other doesn't, and then this for the turn dial, the bulb in that was blown. That's fine. So two out of 4 work, and here's the 2 faulty ones, which I think are the culprits. Anyway, so what I ended up doing is just looking up part numbers from Honda and ordering brand new from them instead of going like on eBay or something. Just because I really want to keep it all that amber color or orange, where you want to call it. I don't want it white, because this LCD actually displays amber or orange, where you want to call it. So I didn't want it like multicolor. Also, I don't know if you noticed earlier, there was this metal cage for the radio. I had to ditch that because how this head unit needs to be installed. You screw into the side, and what the problem with that cage was, there's literally no mounting points for it, and it was like literally top or bottom, and you can't do that on this. So what I had to do was order this from Amazon, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass because I already bought a harness, but you know, that's for 16 pin, so I don't need it. I can just have it as a spare. But cool thing is, I get this, and there's a fascia plate, which this doesn't actually come with. This is all you get, and you can see there's a big considerable gap. I've ordered the bulbs from Honda in Japan. Once I get those, I'll put them into this, fit everything back together, install the radio once I actually get that in the post as well. I just think it's better to do everything in one go rather than doing it pieces and then taking this whole unit back out of the car multiple times. If I have to drive the car, I'll probably just like just leave all this stuff out. I don't think it's necessary. But yeah, I'll update yous soon.